everybody, welcome back. It is day 6 of my tag series. Day 6 already. I don't know where the days are going. Anyway, day 6. So before I get into that, I would like to say that I am up to 186 subscribers. Wow, I know, mind blowing. Crazy. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed. I've had a lot of new subscribers recently, and it means the world to me, really. I know everybody says that, but it genuinely really does. If I get to 200 subscribers, like I've said before, I'm going to have a challenge giveaway, and I'm going to make it a really good prize, quite a big crafting prize, a big box, and I'm also going to do some handmade projects by me. I'm going to include that in the prize. So yeah, if I get to 200, because it's 200 and it's just amazing, I'm going to make it an extra special prize. That's what I'm trying to say. So fingers crossed everybody, we get there, and then we'll do the challenge giveaway, which is a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, fingers crossed we get to 200. Anyway, back to tonight's tag. I have decided to do a vintage tag. And the reason being, I got this die cut today. I got the die, and it's a tonic die, this cameo. I picked it up, you'll see it in my haul from today, from Every Craft's a Pound for £3. So I thought she was really vintage, so I thought I would use her. So what I've started off with is I just cut out my tag today out of some craft card, just some normal craft card. So the first thing I'm going to do, as usual, is just pop my hole in the top, and I think I'm going to use this side. I don't know if it picks it up on the camera, but it's like got wee imperfections and things in it, where the other side's quite smooth. So I'm going to use this side, and the first thing I'm going to do is use my vintage photo distress ink, and I'm going to just go around and add some ink just randomly all the way around, just to shabby it up a wee bit, make it like a wee bit aged. I like this vintage photo ink. There's another one, is it, I can't think what it's called. It's not vintage something, is it age something, or I can't remember. I've got the old paper, that's nice, but it's like a sort of greeny, sort of grey colour, but I can't remember what the other brown one is, but I know there is one. Anyway, I digress. That is the vintage photo one. So I've added some of our ink, and then what I'm going to do now is just take my scissors, you've seen me do this before, and just distress around the edge by scraping away the fibres of the card. This just makes it, it gives it like an old sort of worn effect, which I think is quite nice. So just really scraping the fibres to break them, like so, and move all the mess. And then I'm going to go in with my distress ink again and just go over the bits that are torn, just to make them darker around the edges. What is it, Ken? Sorry, my son's just shouting on me. What is it, pal? Okay, honey, be careful. He's going out to play with his friends, just out the front in the garden. It's too dark to go anywhere else, but I'll wake up to stay where I can keep an eye on him. He's 11, so he thinks he's an adult, but obviously he's not. So, doing that, again, just move all the mess out the way. So if you can see, it's quite distressed now around the edges. So let's decide where we're going to put things. I've pulled out this wee vintage postcard. I don't even know where I got these. I got these ages ago, but they're lovely. I think I'm going to have that across there, but I'm going to distress it a bit as well. Just add a wee bit of colour on it. Like that, just adds it a wee bit. Makes it a wee bit more distressed. So let's have a wee look where I'm going to be putting everything. I've got a doily that I've pulled out, and I've got some of this lace that Tammy sent me, and a piece of this lace that Tammy sent me. So I think, let's have a replay and see where we're going to put things. Well, for a start, this is too white. The doily's far too white. So we're going to distress this up a bit. Just add some ink onto it. And we can see that. I keep forgetting that I need to be in shot. Is that okay? Just stress it up a wee bit. Like so. And then I'm just going to give it a wee crumple. Just add some more ink over the peaks. And then that's our doily. And then I'm going to distress up our cameo a wee bit as well. Just make her a wee bit more so she looks gold to match in with everything else. Okay, so let's have a wee look. Where am I going to put everything? So I quite like the doily here. Sort of half on, half off. I like this postcard possibly just popping out at the bottom of my lace, which I'm going to have sort of hanging off the edge. And then this piece I think I'm going to have across the top. Okay, let's start sticking. So, take some glue, if I can get it to come out, and I'm just going to pop some on the back of my doily. Just randomly really. Just enough to kind of stick it down, and then I'm just going to place it on here on the side. Like so. Give it a wee, oops, trim on the back. Like that. So we've got our distressed doily now on the tag. Then I'm going to put on this postcard. I've got, I'll need to have a look. I've got a folder somewhere that's got lots of old tea cards in it that I used to collect. I need to look them out because these would be fab for these vintage projects. But I don't know what I've done with them, so I'll need to have a wee look, see if I can find them. If I do, I'll show you in a video. So I've added my wee postcard. Then I want to add some of this lace along the bottom. So I'm just going to cut a piece off roughly to where I need it. Okay. Yep. And I want to have it sort of hanging off the edge. So I'm going to put my glue along my lace, just sort of random bits to make it stick, like so. Careful not to burn myself, because I always do. And I'm just going to put this on here. Sorry, I'll move this in. Let's see if I can tip you forward a wee bit. There we go. And just press this down. Like that. I quite like that, it's quite nice. So we've got lace hanging down and it's a wee bit overlapped at the back. And I'm just going to trim it off at the edge so it's nice and neat. So this is what we have so far. Now, let me have a wee think about this. Where are we going to put our cameo? Because I don't know if she's going to stand out enough. What I need to do, I think, is dress her up a bit more. Maybe I should have cut her out of craft card to make her stand out. But it's alright, we'll just add on some more ink. so that she stands out a bit more. Okay, so I've just darkened her up. If you can see that. So she looks a bit like craft card now. Move this ink. So yeah, I think she definitely stands out a bit better now. But what I'm going to do before I add her is add on a piece of this lace that Tammy gave me. And I think that's a bit bright as well, so I think I'm going to add a wee bit of ink onto the lace, just to age it up a wee bit. And I might do that with this lace that I've already put on as well. Just darken it up a wee bit. There we go. And then let's have a look where we're putting this. So roughly just underneath the hole for the tag. So yep, about there. So I'm just going to pop on some hot glue all over the back. And then put it on here. Move it down a bit. Like that. Quite happy with that, it's quite nice. And then I'll just cut off the extra on the back. Like so. There we go. Let's move these pieces out the rods. So I've got this so far, so it's looking quite shabby, quite vintage. And then I'm going to add in my cameo. I've pulled out, I quite like this, I've pulled out this stick pin. This is a Santoro stick pin. And I quite like that. I think I'm going to stick that next to my cameo. But I'll put the cameo on first. So I'll just put on some wet glue. Oops. All the way around. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds like a baby crying outside, but it's not, it's a cat. And that'll be the howl. Sounds spooky. Glad I didn't hear that on Halloween. I did in my bed. Ooh, scary. Okay, so just put on some glue. And then I'm going to pop her down in the centre there. And just hold her down. So, if you guys can see, we've got a cameo in the middle. And it's looking really quite vintage and old and really shabby. And then this stick pin, I think I'm going to just add it there. So I'm going to pop some hot glue on the back of it, just to hold it in place. And I'm going to put it in behind the lace so that nobody can get jagged. And just pop it in there. And then I've got these wee cameos that I got from AliExpress. I've showed these before. Just the wee metal cameos. And this one has the wee butterfly inside it. So I think I'm going to put that on here. So I'll just make up the cameo, and it's just a case of popping on some hot glue there, and then putting the wee cameo in the middle. These are really nice. I actually want to go and get some more of these because I use them quite a lot. They're so sweet. Look at that wee cameo. And I think I'm just going to add that there, or here, or there, here. So I'll just add on some hot glue on the back and put it here. That's nice. Now I'm looking at this, and because I've got the pink, sort of pinky creamy in the cameo, I'm going to add a wee bit of this, if I can grab it, lace trim that has the pink through it. I don't know if you can see that on camera very well, but it has pink running through the centre. So I'm going to overlay that on the other lace, because I think, I've said it before, I think layering up laces and trims just makes it so vintage looking. So, oops, I need to get another hot glue stick. I actually need to go out and get some more hot glue sticks. Tomorrow, I was going to go tonight, but I'm going to pop down tomorrow instead. Tonight I'm just going to have a nice hot bath and relax. Well, I need to pop down to my mother-in-law's first. That will not take long, and then when I come back I'm going to have a nice hot bath and relax. So I'm just going to take this over and put this in the middle of this other lace. Yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. So I'll show you that with 2 ticks. I'll just trim the bottom off. I'm getting all covered in glue here, as always. Nobody like me. And then trim this piece off. And then I think we're about done. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty. So there we have our finished vintage tag. So we've got our lace which overlaps at the bottom. We've got the other trim on the top of it. Got a wee stick pin and our postcard behind. A lovely cameo. This beautiful cameo here and the lace at the back. So I think that looks really lovely and really vintage. If you can hear snoring, it's my dog, Buddy. Shh. My dog's in my craft room with one of my dogs and he's snoring his head off. So in case you're wondering what that noise was, that's what it is. So there you go, number 6. So tomorrow will be the last day. I've not decided what I'm going to do yet, but I'll just bring the other ones down. So far we've got this one that we done today, our lovely vintage one. We've got the ones that we done yesterday, our Winnie the Pooh ones and Tigger. We have our elegant floral one, and we have this shabby chic one. We have the llama, cute llama, and the Christmas. So yeah, that is what we've done so far. So tomorrow will be the last day, so hopefully you'll tune in for that. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, as usual, hit the wee subscribe bar, hit the bell, give me a wee ding ding, and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Thanks everybody, see you soon, bye bye.